his people was gonna take the mantle of the Quran and the Islamic faith and be his propagators and his example setters to the world. And obvious they would do just like those brothers that was doing right there in my living room, saying he didn't know what he was talking about. He was way out of context. This is not Islamic. This is etc. But nevertheless, that assured me one thing. I could see right then that this brother wasn't this far-fetched from what as I thought he was. He understood, because that man's sitting right there looking in my face directly with less than 2 or 3 feet apart, and he's looking at that African. He's looking at me, but he's looking at that African, and his mind is reflecting back. And he said, now here it is 1,400 and some years later, and here's a man of the descent. He's seeing me, and he's seeing the African reflecting back. That I could see it in his eyes. And he sitting there saying, he told the doctor to tell me this here, you know, and about the hadith, but he didn't tell the doctor to tell me what I saw in his eye. That he said, tell the brother that you know, I'm not saying that what he's saying is not the truth, because it is an Islamic concept, which is many, as we very well know, many concepts, but it's not one that he ascribed to. The belief that he had was of a different belief, and that he would have to continue along with his. Now here, I told the doctor, I said, look, doc, you tell him that I didn't tell him this for him to either condone or to condemn it. I just merely told him this for that if Allah blesses him to go into the new world, then it will hopefully benefit him and his people, the Arabs, later on, because they will know, this is I'm telling you, even before time, that this came to pass, that only Allah himself could have had given me this knowledge, because ain't nobody else got it. Ain't nobody else got it, so there's nobody else that could tell me this here. You can hear the gibberish of the talk about this and that, and we're going to do this and going to do that, but nobody can sit and tell you in a direct fashion that Allah has shown this to them. What I have told you, if there is, what is it? I've read plenty of mine. Mr. Farrakhan don't make that claim. Etc. Whoever, Leo, Muhammad, you just call them all of them. They don't make that claim. I'm making that claim. And I'm making that claim because of the certainties that I have in that claim. Now, if it proves to be wrong, and I say this for the world benefit, then so be it. You got nothing to lose. But if it proves to be right, and what I am saying come to pass, as I said before, you know, okay, there it is. Don't be like those who was before, the peoples that God had chosen, and then they come up with all kind of excuses not to follow their messenger, not to get in compliance with the teaching of the messenger, because the Lord done said now, once he give you this thing, and he have set numerous people as an example for us, so those of us to follow and those of us not to follow. So far, we don't have really nobody that we want to follow, because everybody else has went astray. Arabs, Jews, Christians, Babylons, Egyptians, etc. You name them, you know, we can claim them. But we, as I said before, he has saved us the best for the last. That's all I can say. And you can't inform him of nothing that he don't know. But remember this now, this may be very well my last time making this here, because I done did what I set out to do. I gave you the 1, the 2, and then I thought about it. I said, let me go back and try to re-illustrate about that part, because that's going to be a very crucial part. When that spirit descends down upon me, and nobody else going to have that. I'm the only person that's going to have that. I'm the only person telling you in advance that this is what's going to happen. Even before time, as Jesus said to his followers, I'll tell you these things before they come to pass. For when they do, hopefully they will inspire you and convince you and help you, you know, believe in me. Now, Allah make Muslims. I don't make Muslims. I don't make submitters. I don't make believers. If I could sit here and preach to you all day, and some of you could even see these things come to pass, what I'm talking about, and you're still going, I ain't care nothing about that. He don't know who he is. He don't know nothing. Okay, etc. That's all well and good, too. But nevertheless, you can't say that I didn't tell you, right? This is the pact that I have with my mom. Quite naturally, she don't believe nothing I say, but I got her backed up against the corner like I told my nephew the other day, because I died and told her. And I said, well, I tell you what, when it come to pass, and for your benefit, Mom, if it come to pass, but not if for me, it's when. But when it do, and I ask you, or someone else asks you, did that boy of yours tell you that this was going to come to pass even before it did? What you going to say? She said, well, I got to say, yeah, because you done told me, boy. So, okay, we good. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing I'm doing here. We good. So